What is up, my magic miscreants? Risen Dragon here with another fun deck tech for you, and today we're looking at a very interesting build, Bant Humans. And for those of you that are new to Magic, Bant or Spire, I can't think of that. Brokers, that's what they're called, the Brokers. Bant or Brokers. They are green, white, and blue, and there's a lot of flexibility with this particular play. And really, there's some very interesting interactions with this build, so let's get into it real quick. Our mainstays, of course, we did a Boros Humans build, and this is one that is fairly similar. So we're looking at 4 Hopeful Initiates. Again, nice little 1-drop, a 1/2, plus with training, so it gets bigger, and we can get some enchantment removal. Target artifact and/or enchantment removal by tapping 2 and white and removing 2 +1/+1 counters from among creatures we control and destroy target artifact or enchantment. Okay, fun stuff. Copper Code Vanguard. Each other human you control gets +1/+0 and has Ward 1. Can come into play very effectively. We're running 3 Syncopates because we want to keep our opponent, you know, kind of honest. We're running 1 copy of Family Reunion. Basically, creatures we control gain hexproof until end of turn, and they can get they can also get +1/+1 as well. So fun stuff there. Kelon Daring Traveler. Now this is an interesting one because it has an adventure, but also too, whenever it attacks, reveal the top card of your library. If it's a creature card with mana value 3 or less, put it into your hand. Otherwise, you may put it into your graveyard. So we're not running a lot of non-creature spells here, so we're going to put Kelon in there. Plus, he has Journey On. Create X map tokens, where X is 1 plus the number of opponents who control an artifact. It's kind of more of a brawl thing or a commander thing, but that's a really fun card to put in. We're, of course, running Thalia because we're not running a ton of non-creature spells, but those that we do, we want the other guy to cast, you know, spend more to cast. Suspicious Stowaway. Now this is one that I don't think gets enough credit. When it deals combat damage to a player, draw a card, then discard a card. We got to be careful with this because I can't tell you how many times I've been like, ooh, land, let's throw this down. Then you attack with this and you're like, yes! And then you're like, no! And you got to discard it. So got to make sure that we have that. It is daybound. So, and then it becomes Seafaring Werewolf when it becomes night. And whenever it deals combat damage to a player, we just draw a card. And we don't have to discard. We're running Denic Pious Apprentice. Creatures in graveyards can't be the targets of spells or abilities, so there is some very interesting dynamics here, especially with a lot of these resurrection decks that are out there. This card really does come into play. We're only running 2 copies, but we can cast for its disturb cost to a 2 plus a white and a blue, and it becomes Denic Pious Apparition. And whenever 1 or more creature cards are put into graveyards from anywhere, investigate. It triggers only once each turn. Of course, it gets exiled. Speaking of exile, Brutal Cathar, when it comes into the battlefield or transforms into Brutal Cathar, exile target creature an opponent controls until it leaves the battlefield. And of course, it is daybound, and Moonrage Brute becomes a 3/3 first strike and ward pay 3 life. So fun stuff there. Loran of the Third Path, I just put this one in, swapping out with Fateful Absence. When it enters the battlefield, destroy up to 1 target artifact or enchantment, and we tap it and we can draw cards. And of course, we're running 3 Adelines. Its power is equal to the number of creatures you control. When you attack, create a 1/1 white human creature token that's tapped and attacking. Fun stuff. Augur of Autumn. So I don't think I've ever played this one, but you may look at the top card of your library at any time. You may play lands from the top of your library. And it has Coven. As long as you control 3 or more creatures with different powers, you may cast creature spells from the top of your library. So that is a fun card to have. We're also running Torrens, Fist of Angels. When you cast a creature spell, create a 1/1 green and white human soldier creature token with training, so they can get bigger and bigger thanks to Sigarda, Font of Blessings, kinda sorta. Other permanents you control have hexproof, so it's not truly a true human Typal build, but it does have many, many human cards. You may look at the top card of your library at any time. You may cast angel spells and human spells from the top of your library. So it does kind of play into the Augur of Autumn a little bit, but, you know, it does give us that hexproof stuff. We're running 23 lands, 1 Ganjo, 1 Otawara, 1 Boseiju. We're also running 2 Spire's Headquarters, 2 Plaza of Heroes, because we are running quite a bit of legendary spells here. We're running, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 different legends. In our sideboard, 2 Tom Yosef Keeping, 3 Make Disappear, 2 Depopulate, 2 Family Reunions, 2 Fateful Absences, 2 Sunfalls, 1 Farewell, and 1 extra Syncopate. That is our deck. I hope you will like it. If you like what you see, obviously leave a like, leave a subscribe if you're new to my channel. If you are new to my channel, I had to repeat myself there, we do a best of 1 and we do a best of 3, just so you can see how the deck functions in either one of those environments. So without further ado, let's get to the Bant Humans games. We are against Lemon and Haze. Lemon and Haze. This is... I think we keep this, because Copper Coat can come in, we can Syncopate. I think we keep it. Oh, we're against Mono. Red. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we may not be long for this world, but that's okay. So I don't think the Vanguard is going to be a fun option. Alright, well, what do you got? Felonium. Cool. Alright. Fun. I'm just going to pass the turn, and I'm just going to counter whatever they throw at me. So, yep, like that. That's exactly what I was looking for. Like, when... Alright, that's alright. Maybe they're not like that, but that's okay. Yeah, I'll put down the Plaza of Heroes. Let's see. Do I do that? I honestly think we go Brutal Cathar and then into yeah, but that's got haste. No, we do this. So more than likely they're gonna zap my Kellon with a lightning strike or an obliterating bolt or something like that. Or a Monastery Swift Spear. Yeah, now you're going to swing 2 of those non-creature spells at me. What is the hold up here? Lemon Haze. Bloodthirsty Adversary. Interesting. Okay. So more than likely they're going to swing in. I will block the... no, I'm going to block the Swift Spear. I know they're going to zap me. They're going to zap the Kellon or the Monstrous Rage. That's fine. Oh, jeez. Yikes. Yeah, that's brutal. Alright, well, we do this. So let's do Copper Coat Vanguard into a Copper Coat Vanguard. Yeah, Monstrous Rage is no fun, man. It's a terrible card if you're playing against it. And now, what do they do? Yeah, I think we just... we gotta block. We are relentless, but we are also... let's do this. Yeah, no, let's not. Let's do this. Let's see what they do. We'll probably zap it and we get it back. No? Ooh, sweet. Well, how about this? As much as I don't want to... let's do that. As much as I don't want to take... and we don't get the transition. Okay. Well... do we just outlast Mono Red here, or do they have something up their sleeve? Do you have a squee? Squee is just a 2/2. No, I'll just do that. Alright, that's fun. Let's put this down. We can't cast that. Alright. Alright. And are they waiting on like a light up the night monastery swift spear? Okay, you can swing in. I'm just gonna blast you. Yeah, you thought better of it. So guess what? Yoink. Oh no, that's right. That's okay. Yeah, what do you block here? You're taking not quite lethal. And nope, you can't do that. Draw a card. Cool. Alrighty. Do you have a Brotherhood's End? Because that would totally just absolutely bite. Yeah, okay. You got a Lightning Strike. Pyrrhic Victory. Outlast. Classy win. Let's go to the best of 3. We are playing Triple Z for our best of 3 matchup, and we are on the draw with this particular game. Hope everyone had a good start to their work week, a week before Christmas. I know that as a school teacher, this is one of the toughest weeks you'll ever play. One of the toughest weeks you'll ever have. Because the kids are just completely checked out. And you're just like, yeah, whatever. We're going to do our best. It's all about survival at this point. This is a good key. We're going to do Deserted Beach, and that's a 113 card deck. With a Surgical Bay. And let's do a Thalia to begin with, because I certainly am not a huge fan of people casting spells. Okay. For more than they need to cast. Or, I'm sorry. Wow. It's been a day. I want people to spend more to cast spells. Let's go this route. Attack. Boom. Boop. And then Copper Code Vanguard's going to be fun. Because then it adds... Okay, Field of Ruin. Let's do the Vanguard. I think it's going to get countered, but... Nope. Oh, hey, check it out. Or do they just... Or is there just a Tidebinder, eh? Okay, cool. Oh, man, that's pretty radical. Sure, I like that. But, oh my, that shuts quite a few things down now, doesn't it? Now the question becomes... Sphinx of the Clear Skies. Now that's an interesting one that I haven't really seen before. So... none of those are artifact creatures, so just do this. Brutal Cathar is cool. Interesting. So it's like a mono blue. ORZHOV cards. It's the number of basic land types you control. Interesting. Basic land types. You're only running one basic land type at this point, though, buddy. Brutal Cathar is a great play here. But now we got to be careful because the ward is 2, but I'm guessing that they've got a trick. I'm gonna pay it. I'm guessing they've got a trick. Yep, they do. Tidebinder comes into play. Counters that. That is absolutely beast. And it even doesn't have the ward cost either, so... Or does it? Yeah. So my question now becomes... I mean, what do I do with this? This is just... This is an interesting build. I like this. This is just salty in the best possible way. So now it... Yeah, the Tidebinder is definitely fun. I just don't know what to do with this. I'm going to say good game. We're going to move on to the next match. I like that build. What? Wow, okay. Sure. Let's do a bonus best of 3. We are against Habadook for our bonus best of 3, which, again, that last one was just kind of a glorified best of 1. A little short on the land, but I'm okay with that, because we've got some play here. So we can do the Initiate into the Vanguard. Okay, we're against Phyrexians. Fun as that. Let's do the Initiate into the Vanguard. And that's not an artifact, so we're just going to say no thank you. We are in ORZHOV Phyrexian territory. I'm a block. They'll probably do something like an Elspeth Smite. No? Okay, you create that, and now what's your play now? You kill me. Oh, wow, alright, fun. And another Crawling Course. Very cool. Alright, well, we needed to get down the... And let's do this. Oh, okay, that is an artifact. So what we're going to do is we're going to journey on. Journey on, Wayne. Journey on, Garth. Here we go. Boom. And a Kellon. Okay, cool. And you'll kill it. Yep, of course. That's okay. Alright, so we do this. And do this. Now you can't target people. And I'll just sack my Initiate. And you'll sack that. Destroy my Coppercoat Vanguard. Interesting. Okay. No, I'll just do that. And go with this. Do another Journey On. This will explore. Nah, you found a land. Whatever. Alright. No. No swinging in. Okay, that's fine. What do you got planned? Now, we can save that. Planing. Boom. Cool. Cool. Coppercoat Vanguard is always fun. He's getting a lot of value out of this deck, and I really enjoy that. I'm gonna hold off on the Coppercoat Vanguard for now. Now, of course, I'm going to regret that, probably. But... Yep. Oh, we get another one. How fun is that? So, what are you gonna do now? Charge of the Mites, huh? So this is a pure Phyrexian build, and we gotta be careful with our count here, so... Sure. You take out my Kellon? Sure. Okay, fine. Interesting. Okay. So let's do this. Let's do Copper. Let's do Brutal Cathar into Crawling Chorus, into a Copper Coat Vanguard, and now big time damage. Boom, 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 boom! That is how we do it. Ho, ho, ho. Instant offense. Yeah, we're okay with that. All right, good stuff. So yeah, hope your Monday is off to a great start. Here in New England, we just experienced, we call it a wicked pissa of a storm. Some high winds and some just brutal rain this afternoon. The rain was insane. In the membrane, because we're rhyming. Here we go. Boom. Alpha Maya Coast. As much as I don't like spending life or whatever you want to call it to do stuff, I'm just like, yeah, whatever. Skrelv. Okay, you can't block, so Denick. We're gonna boom. I don't think they can target the graveyard, but I don't think they have anything that's really like a graveyard target in this. Like, and what I mean by that is, this doesn't feel like a Resurrector type build. Alright, well, it's an interesting thing. So, I'm gonna do this. We'll do that. Man, I could... It's dumb. Alright. I don't want to ramp... I don't want them ramping into stuff, so I'm just gonna say... No, I'm gonna keep that. I'm gonna save that. Midex. Sheoldred's Edict. Okay. That's fine. Oh, suspicious stowaway. Hardly knew ye. Kalan is an interesting one. Let's do this. Put that down. We explore. Thalia's a great one. That's fine. Okay. Brutal Cathar. Bye-bye Skrelv. Thalia. Boom. Okay. That's how we roll. They gain a life back, sure. Mm-hmm. Okay. Let's make that bigger. Did you just wait to... No. Fine, whatever. Do that. Alright, cool. I was about to say, you can't Wandering Emperor me. Boom. Alright. Mirex. Sure. You create... I've got a blocker, so you better have a... Oh, that's total garbage. Woof. I don't think I could have done anything different. Hexproof and Indestructible, that wouldn't have done me any good. Well, we're at 27, they're at 4. So we're about to go down to 21 with a poison counter. Man, Syncopate would have just been insanely good there. But now we are facing the Wrath. That was a very well-timed Sunfall there, my friend. And a Crawling Chorus. And we're going to stick in with this for another round. I don't think there's really anything I can do at this point, though. Yeah, we're just gonna call it. I don't know. That was a very well-timed Sunfall. Very well timed. Did not know you had that in there. So, and there really was nothing I could have done except with a syncopate. So, I think that's how we roll. So, we're looking at going 2 and 2 with this deck, technically. So, or no, 2 and... I can't do math. We won the first match. So yeah, 2 and 3. Yeah. Not the best. I think we keep it because we draw into stuff. Actually, you know what? Top end. Let's just do that. Of course, Loran would have been great in that first match with all the Skrilving and stuff, so. Gonna cut me down there, kid? Maybe. Sheldred's Edict, probably. That's always good. Very clever. Nah, don't do Brutal Cathar. Let's just do the Vanguard. Yeah, you'll cut that down. Your Sheldred's Edict. Black Sun's Twilight. Sure. Okay. Jawbone Duelist. Meet my Brutal Cathar. What? Oh, that's right, it's night. Oof, forgot about that. Get a land and we might be able to do something, but that's already got a fun ward, so it doesn't matter, you're just gonna destroy it anyways. You pay 3 life, huh? Sure. Yeah, no blocks. Okay, cool. No, we're good on that. Do you have a Sunfall? Probably. Yep, there it is. And once more, we don't have the... I'm gonna cycle that. Sure. Okay, well. At this point, what can I do? Except the fact that this deck is probably not the greatest. Let's go with the postmortem. Okay, so the big thing that really screwed us over in that bonus best of 3 was the mass removal. You can see that is the Achilles heel of this deck. If it doesn't, mass removal, you gotta make sure you got a syncopate ready to go, because ooh, that is rough right there. That was a rough final match, but you can at least see what the deck did, and it's got some fun quirks to it. I really think that, you know, we outlasted Mono Red. I mean, that was a great play on our part when they ran out of gas. So I like this deck. It's a really fun build. If you like it, you know, make some adjustments, do what you want to it, absolutely. You have my permission, make a video on it. Keep the comments positive. I want to give a shout out to Joao Pedro, one of my new followers. Thank you for the follow. Love it a lot. If you like what you saw, leave a like, leave a subscribe, and as always, my magic miscreants, may you always be on the play. May all your spells hit the board. Risen Dragon is out. Enjoy the rest of your Monday.